Hey guys, Natasha Tessier here, owner of Dwell Realty and Design. I'm so excited that you are here. I've been posting every single Sunday evening and have so many cool series. We're actually just talking about doing a series on speaking with so many of my clients who have moved here from out of state and relocated with me and their experience. So we can talk about, the good, the bad, the pros, the cons, what suggestions they have for people moving across the country. So look forward to that. But today I wanted to talk about the best places to retire in Houston. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm Natasha Tessier. I own Dwell Realty and Design by EXP. I actually just won the top solo agent in the state of Texas for 2024, which was super, super exciting. And number 15 in the nation for our brokerage, which has over 90,000 agents. So that's pretty exciting. I didn't even know that I won it. I really just love what I do and get up and go grind every day. And one of my friends called and said, do you notice that and so that's pretty cool. I had a great year. I think I helped over 75 families last year relocate here. So if that's what you're looking to do, please hit the subscribe button and comment below. Tell me where you're from and where you're watching from, even if you're a year out, or just considering it. I know all the cities in Texas, born and raised here. I have a ton of agents that can help you. But today, let's get on to our topic, and that is talking about the best places to retire. So the retirement life in Northwest Houston is really, really great. A lot of people have been asking me, where do I go? Where is it, friendly neighborhood with some activities to do, active adult communities, and there are so many good ones. So I kind of went through and picked my top favorite ones, and we'll go through all those. This is my new pup. He's grown a lot. So the first one I'm going to talk to you about is Chambers Creek. I have done a video here on Chambers Creek. It's a great community. It's a Caldwell community. I have lived in a Caldwell community. He does a very, very good job taking care of the amenities and things like that. I've already had several people buy in there. I just had one of my single clients move down from Dallas, and she bought on the golf course there, and she absolutely loves it. It is a 55 plus active adult community specifically for retirees. So a couple of these others I'm going to tell you, they're not technically retirement, but this one is. One great thing about this community is that it's a manned gate. So we don't have a ton of communities with a manned gate, meaning nobody can get in or out of there without going to the manned gate. So that's really helpful. There are, other communities, Bentwater, April Sound come to mind, a few others that have that, but this specifically has a manned gate. So that should make you feel really, really safe. Has a gorgeous golf course, as I mentioned, walking trails, pickleball courts, tennis courts, a fitness and wellness center, brand new clubhouse. It is gorgeous. There's a ton of social activities. So you can go through and, they have a social coordinator and they line up all sorts of things. There's a beautiful chapel on the hill where they go to church. And everybody that I know that lives in Chambers Creek absolutely loves it. The location is just north on 45. It's a great little spot. You're not very far from the Woodlands. You're not very far from the freeway. And so you have that peace of mind of being in a safe community with a lot of space. It's in the hills. So, we're in Houston. It's pretty flat, but out there as you drive through, it's pretty hilly and it is absolutely gorgeous. Homes can range anywhere from, 500,000 for like a patio 2-bedroom home, all the way up to over $1 million for the custom homes. I have another client building a custom home with Partners in Building out there. So they're kind of a wide range, but it is a gorgeous community. That is Chambers Creek. Okay, coming in next at number 4 is going to be Woodland Hills. This is one of my most popular selling communities, and it is not technically a retirement community, although one of the sales reps told me that over 73% of the community is over 55. So again, just a little further north in Willis, not far from the Woodlands, tons of amenities. This is one of the places that has an open year-round pool which is important. It has a lap pool, and then it also has a lazy river kind of fun pool. I know the last time I talked to them, they were transitioning some of the basketball courts into pickleball courts. They have walking trails, gorgeous trees throughout. I'm actually headed out there right now. I have 2 closings in there coming up in the next week, both new construction. I do want to say, one of my clients, their appraisal, so we did an outside lender, so we have a complete outside appraisal, and it came in $17,000 over what we're paying for it. So they have $17,000 in equity before they move in next week. That's pretty cool. So Woodland Hills, they have so much to offer. And they're gonna have shops. It's kind of like Wood Forest. They're gonna have all the commercial development on the outskirts. So H-E-B is not far. That's our grocery store that I love, but they also are gonna have shops and restaurants nearby. You also have medical care close by. Entertainment is not very far away. Like I said, you're probably 20 minutes from the Woodlands, which has some of the best entertainment. You're not far from the Costco on 45. So both Chambers Creek and Woodland Hills are right there on 45 and very easily accessible. Okay, moving on to number 3. This is in no particular order. This is Bonterra. This is in Wood Forest. Okay, this is kind of tucked in the middle of Wood Forest. And if you know Wood Forest, it's a golf cart community. People are on their golf carts all the time. They take their golf carts up to have pizza or coffee. But this active adult community has also a full-time coordinator, and they have so many activities on that calendar. If you're one of those people that likes to be involved, you would have something to do every single day. They have their own pool, their own amenity center, and it is very active, but you're right on the edge. So you have the, organic grocery store. There's so much development in there. There's a great sushi bar called Whoa Sushi. There's a new Italian place. There's live music at the grocery store. There's 2 coffee shops, Love Coffee, that one of our friends owns. It's kind of a Christian coffee shop. There's so much in Wood Forest. They have a lawn that, if you want to bring your grandkids or kids out to, they do movies on the lawn on Friday night. Very, very cool community in Bonterra. So they also, as far as you have a club, you have fitness classes you can take, and then they're mostly a lot of, again, 2-bedroom, very nice kind of modern vibe on the home. I've walked through several of them and they are absolutely gorgeous. And again, it's surrounded by trees, so it's very similar to Woodland Hills. You can walk on miles and miles of paths, and it's all heavily treed. And then you have your restaurants and things right there. You're not far from the Woodlands, maybe 20 minutes as well. It's just more tucked back and not straight on 45. And there you're gonna have 5 hospitals. Again, you're probably 20 minutes from a Costco. You're probably 10 minutes from Target. So lots and lots to do in Bonterra in Wood Forest. Coming in at number 2 is going to be the Highlands. I've done a whole video on the Highlands. It is a great community. It is also a Caldwell community. All different. So Howard Hughes did Woodland Hills, who also developed the Woodlands, and they're developing Bridgeland. Huge developments. And then Johnson Development did Wood Forest. They're also doing Creston and a few other great developer. And then you've got Caldwell, who they've done Willow Creek Ranch, where I show a lot of the luxury homes that I list. They've also done Chambers Creek and then the Highlands. So Highlands does have their own golf course, which is a plus. So you've got Chambers Creek and the Highlands, and they do have a section just for 55 and older. So you have a front section. Some people, kids live in the front section, and then they live in the 55 plus. You have beautiful scenery, again, lots of trees. You can do bird watching, walking the trails. There's pickleball, swimming pools, tennis courts, everything you'd ever need in all those communities. So if your kids or your grandkids are coming out, then you could, again, enjoy the entertainment. If I understand it right, they have access to the main pool, and then they're gonna have their own pool. They're all still in the works of being developed, and lots of price points there as well. So That is kind of over closer to New Caney area, which is kind of a growing area in the city, and it's very, close to the airport. So if the airport's important to you, then you may want to check out the Highlands. Again, you can go watch my whole video on it. I have all sorts of information on it. So one last one that I wanted to mention coming in at number 1, which really, again, is not a retirement. I would almost say there's more kids here than there are adults, but I do have a lot of people retiring out this way, and that is going to be Jubilee. So I do have several clients retiring right in Jubilee. So it's almost connected to Bridgeland, not quite. It's in Waller ISD. They are going to have a new elementary in there. Again, this is not technically considered a retirement community. I do have a video on Jubilee here that you can watch the whole thing. The reason I like Jubilee is you can get a lot of bang for your buck. Hockley is going to be a growing area. There are not the trees. So if you're some of my clients love the trees, some of them hate the trees. If you're one of those that doesn't want a lot of trees, Jubilee might be your place. Great builders in there. I have several people building in there, and the experience has been amazing. And so they have all different builders, all different price points. But right now, because it's kind of an undiscovered area, your dollar goes a longer way. Now, Jubilee they've got all these things included where, they've got extra filters on your water and, all these synchronized lights in your home. And that's kind of how they're selling. It's the happy community. And so it's kind of a peaceful, happy community right there off of 290. So you're 5 minutes from Bridgeland. I have a client who the daughter bought in Bridgeland and is going to the schools there. And then the parents came down, retired, and bought in Jubilee. And they built with Tri-Point, and they love their home. I went over there the other day, and they were just crying because they're so excited. So Jubilee is going to have a huge amenity center. I have no doubt that it will be a community that takes off, but it's in the very early stages. So if you're looking for something for more bang for your buck, then you might want to consider Jubilee. So I hope this video was helpful. There are so many great communities. Some retirement, specifically for retirees, and some that a lot of my clients retire in. And I just think that this would be helpful because I do have so many people wanting to get closer to kids or grandkids, or just come to Texas and retire. Remember, we do get a huge discount over 65 on our property taxes. And I have a property tax video here, and you can go through it all. But I just think that these are great communities. If you're looking to retire, reach out anytime. You can always text me, call me. It's just me. So you're not going to be passed off to a team. Some of these YouTubers have a team of 47 people, and you get through a round robin and you just get whoever picks up the phone. But you will talk to me or one of my 2 girls who help me. That's it. And we all work together. So I'm the one that works with you. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have a blessed day.